Right after I finished recording my video on the initial Path of Exile 2 crossplay, cross-progression, and couch co-op announcement, there was a deep dive posted right here on GameSpot, which is a almost 6-minute video talking about PoE 2 on consoles, and it reveals a bunch of information that's not only new to PoE 2 on consoles, but PoE 2 overall. We need to look at it right now, and one of them is absolutely phenomenal, and it's near the end of the video, of course. And also, couch play, that is confirmed not only for PS5, Xbox Series S, it's also confirmed for PC, which is phenomenal. Let's take a look at this video. I'm being a little bit lazy today. I had a long day at work. Not going to put all the cuts together. We're just going to watch it together, and I'll commentate it on it as we go through. Also, look at that. There's my initial reaction right at the top being recommended to me. That's weird because I don't even watch my own videos. Okay, let's hop right in and see what we all think. I'll be stopping it throughout. Beautiful. Okay, initially, I want to talk about these two things right here, the flasks. This does not mean our 5 flask system is going away. As they'll show in a second, we can bind any flask we have to these bars right here, okay? So they have chosen to bind these flasks, the life flask and the mana flask here, and they have 8 charges here, 10 charges here. That's all that means. 5 flasks still exist. Other types of flasks still exist. Don't freak out. They're about to show how many different variations we can bind. It's 24. Oh, the druid and the mercenary in Act 1.
When we started working on Path of Exile 2 on console, we knew we had to do a much better job than we've done in the past.
Jonathan, man, looking sharp, just by the way. Looking sharp. Also, look in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, the 7 they've already revealed. I had to double check. Looking sharp though, dude. Looking really good.
And Path of Exile 2 is a great game to do that with because the combat is so much more visceral and action-oriented.
True.
As soon as we tried it on a controller, all of those extra features that we did to make melee combat feel so much better just really came out and felt great. We've got a dedicated team for console now, and they
cord in. It's the way to do it. It's the way to do it. Gotta have that increased connectivity. I see right here energy shield, so it still exists. Look, very little life. What is he on that he has so much energy shield?
They were able to create a new user interface just for controller, and we're really excited to show it to you guys.
Here's the new interface.
It's twin stick, so basically left stick.
That's the mobile Fall Guy. He was the one developing PoE Mobile, and now he is the console game director. Trevor Gaiman, good job. Good job, man. You have climbed up. Excellent work.
Is your movement, as you'd expect, and right stick is the directional control for your character.
Yeah, twin stick.
It allows you to do things like run backwards and stuff like that. It also overrides the auto-targeting, so it allows you to actually manually target enemies that are surrounding you.
As someone who just started playing Elden Ring, sounds a lot like Elden Ring there. Oh, by the way, I should look out for the damage numbers next to the boss health bars. I gotta check that out, see if that's there, see what it looks like. Also, was that rage on the mana right there? Is that rage, I think? I think that's what that is. Maybe? No, it's already built up. I don't know. I'm crazy.
Giving you much greater control. It works in combination with the keybinds. So we've got 24 keybinds that we have for the game, which sounds a bit daunting, but the way we're going to manage that is each skill that you gain is basically given a default bind.
Let's look at that for a moment.
Bind, and then you can choose to override.
Gotta go back.
What you gain is
a little bit further. Okay, so inventory, so we can bind whatever we want down to here. Very, very cool. We can bind whatever we want down. We have complete control. So all the abilities, all the shortcuts can be bound to all these buttons, and they're always appearing down at the bottom here. Phenomenal. I really like that. That's good.
Each skill that you gain is basically given a default bind. And
look at the extra information that's given here. Great. Extra info is always good. Very straightforward.
And then you can choose to override that if you want, if it's completely in the player's hands to choose where they want to bind the actual skills. You have a lot of freedom with regard.
All right. See this here? See how this stuff is underlined? Lightning, spell, projectiles. Well, chain, fork. all these definitions. Very interesting. I think we'll have to get to the end of the video to find out what exactly those underlines are.
As to your design of your build, because that is the nature of the game, is like we need to allow that flexibility for players to create whatever they want to play.
Yes. Oh my gosh, the particle effects here are ridiculous.
Inventory management for console.
This one is what I questioned in my initial video. What's the inventory management going to look like, especially for couch co-op? Now, I have pre-watched. We find exactly out what it will look like.
We've basically redesigned the whole menu system specifically for console. It's full screen. It provides you with a preview of your character.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Look. Those sweet MTX. Look at that. That's a Roa in the background, I think. Some Mount MTX, right? This is good, and this is obviously Act 2. Please be available on PC. I would love to be able to swap into this, right? If you want to chill out and just stare at your cool character with all the awesome MTX that you've earned, please let this happen. GGG. Don't isolate this solely to consoles. Give us the option on PC to have this screen. If I see Jonathan, I'm going to ask you for it, man. I'm going to ask you.
So you can actually see the full model of the character close up. But functionally, we still hold fidelity with the actual PC game. So inventory management is like you can pick up an item, move it around, and place it and equip it as usual. But we also provide shortcuts. So like there's a fast way to equip. There's
Mercy. Funny reference there.
There's a fast way to use an item in your inventory.
So when we're thinking about what would be a great reason to play Path of Exile on a couch, one of the things that we knew a lot of people would really enjoy was playing with their friends in co-op. This is actually a feature that a lot of games just don't bother with anymore, but it's something that I really love personally.
That's why I love Mario. I was able to do this with ease. Mario on the Wii. My wife and I played that when we were very young. I remember playing that when we were like 15, 16. It was always so much fun. We're going to be able to play together now on Path of Exile, which is great. On the PC, couch co-op. Oh, it's going to be great. I'm so excited for it. We got to get a couch in here. Yeah, we got to get a couch. Well, we'll get one. We'll get a couch.
You can play through the whole game
from
beginning to end together, enjoying the story along the way. And one of the...
Ooh, new screen. Templar, Marauder, Ranger, Witch, Shadow, Duelist. We've never seen this before, everyone. We haven't. This is new. We've not seen this screen with the 6 OGs on before. I see you're throwing tons of hints in here, grinding your games. I see your game. I know what you're doing.
The great things is that in
also there's Ziri back there. Sorry, I keep interrupting, but that also means something. Totally means something.
Exile 2, we have a lot more synergy between our classes. So if you're playing something different from your friend, you'll probably find a lot of ways to work together.
So the addition of couch...
It's so smooth. Both the interface, the camera movements, the gameplay. Yeah, my wife is going to love this. I'm going to love playing with her. I'm just taking a look at the bars here. Yeah, it looks great.
It was initially a bit of an experiment at first.
Really?
And then we started to expand on it. We introduced like separate HUDs for each of the characters. And then once we got the camera system working with 2 characters, it really started to kind of come together and play really nicely. So
those were new monsters. I've never seen them before. They're like vultures of rocks.
Really nicely. So then we expanded on that by providing couch co-op players with panel versions of the full screen menus that
Ooh! Look at how beautiful that is. Have you ever seen that in a video game before? An ARPG? That, Chris, watch, the other one's about to pop up.
Spoken about. Which allowed us to have like simultaneous play with regards to inventory management and adjusting your passive skill tree and stuff like that.
Okay, I am a GGG shill. When they do well, I shill entirely. I've been to one of their events now. They invited me. This is amazing, grinding your games. I mean, this is going to make everything so seamless. I'm going to love playing this with my wife. It's look how easy that is. You got your 2 characters there. The screens can flow through everything. I think cosmetics too. It's going to be great. Also, looks like they've changed this screen. I didn't remember these statues here. Very interesting. It was more Greek themed before. These are the same. Interesting.
It was really just an evolution of the original sort of single-player game that actually turned into something pretty special. So logging in with Couch Co-op is pretty straightforward. Like you log in as normal with single player, and then you can choose to log in second player as a guest.
Ooh, okay. Any hints here? Druid, witch, the witch. Okay, I don't see any hints here. Beautiful. It's Act 4 though in the background, right? Yeah, Act 4. Act 4, 4, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah. Okay, nothing here. There's a campfire.
On that account, or if you've got a friend who's
Gotta look over here. Druid, mercenary, level 52 mercenary. Okay. Look at that, though. Oh, I love it. Oh, look at the background. Yikes.
A fan of the game as well, who also has an account, they can log in as a second player and have access to all of their content as well. So we've basically made it as flexible as possible to play any way you want to play.
So you can have a guest log in, doesn't need to have an account, or you can have your friend who actually does play PoE come over and you just couch co-op. All right.
We're really happy with the addition of it, and it's available on console and on PC as well. So it's on all available platforms. I'd say it's integral to the main game now.
Look at The Witcher. Nice. That's wonderful that it's in the main game too. And it's interesting to hear him say PC is the main game, coming from the Path of Exile 2 console director. Very interesting. Good though. PC first.
With Path of Exile 2, we're trying to introduce the game to a much larger audience.
And this is key. Path of Exile 2 being on consoles and allowing couch co-op is going to expose this ARPG to so many more people, especially casual players, who will just play through the campaign, and then a percentage of them will end up loving the game, become addicted, grow, and become a part of our community. They'll go into endgame, they'll blast maps, they'll fight bosses, they'll really, really enjoy it. But they first need to be captured. And ease of play is a necessity, and helping them learn is paramount. I think Jonathan's about to explain exactly how PoE 2 is going to be addressing that.
That means that it's really important to make sure that all our mechanics are understandable. Path of Exile's kind of got a reputation as a game of complexity, and this is something we want to make sure that we're improving while also maintaining all the depth that we have.
Skill tree looks beautiful. It's probably not final at all, but looks beautiful. Wow. Avatar fires down over there.
So we're making sure in PoE 2 that we've got a lot more systems around giving you more information. Our item system, for example, it's certainly an area that had some complexity to it. Well, in PoE 2 we wanted to make sure there just weren't any hidden mechanics anymore, and so we've added a help system built into every...
Ooh, there it is. A wiki, essentially, in the game. They did it. They actually did it. I can't believe they didn't even hint to this in any of the recent interviews, but they actually went ahead and added a wiki, a help system, a dictionary in Path of Exile 2. Keep people in the game. I've been saying this since I started making content, really since I've been writing about Path of Exile. Keep people in the game. They will play the game longer. They will enjoy it more. They will show it to others. Thank you, Grinding Gear Games. Thank you. Also, I see portal scrolls down here. I thought portal scrolls were gone, Grinding Gear Games. What is that? Is that a portal scroll? I actually don't know. It's blue, and it's next to the ID scroll. Oh, GGG, what are you doing? I thought portal scrolls were gone.
Hover. You get the press of a button, you can get help about what any stat does, and we found that that's really useful to the play experience.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Path of Exile 2 has full cross-play and cross-progression. Cross-progression basically allows you to play your game on your PC, and then if you want to move to the couch and continue play, then you can. You can just switch on your PlayStation and continue playing.
That's huge. Cosmetics, though, I know that's going to be a big topic of discussion. If I can talk to Jonathan or any of the other devs, I'm going to ask them about it, of course, because right now, if you buy cosmetics for your PlayStation account or your Xbox account or whatever, it does not transfer to PC. I imagine with this crossplay, that's going to go away. You'll be able to buy stuff. You'll be able to have all your cosmetics, all your microtransactions on all your accounts. Plus, another big thing here, trading. This means a unified marketplace, hopefully, between console and PC. That'll also be huge for everyone involved. Good stuff.
It makes sense for us to release this on PC and consoles at the same time. The models we're supporting are PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series models.
Good. Good. That's phenomenal. I'm very glad that they're not going back to PS4, because we all know they'd have to dumb down the specs of the game if they did that. PS5, Xbox Series X, PC. Thank you.
People around their office have had a huge amount of fun on the console version of PoE 2, especially with the couch co-op. We'll be having a beta on console simultaneously with PC at the end of the year. I'm really excited to see what you guys think.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to converting everyone to use a controller when they're playing Path of Exile 2.
Oh, here we go. And as usual, the beautiful PoE 2 trailer. Early access late 2024 on PS5, Xbox Series XS, and yep, PC. Phenomenal video. Phenomenal work grinding Gear Games. I really want to know what all of you think. Leave a comment below on what exactly you think about this latest update to consoles and Path of Exile 2. My thoughts are the help functionality along with Coach Co-op are going to be the two biggest reveals from this. I'm itching to get my hands on Path of Exile 2 on consoles, especially because I've been playing Hades 1 with a controller, trying out Elden Ring. I'm really getting into the feel of it. So we'll see if that happens sooner rather than later. But for the meantime, please make sure, if you enjoyed this content, subscribe to the channel, like this video. This is all things Path of Exile 2 right here on Talkative Try. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you'd like to check out my initial reaction to this trailer announcement, you can click on this video right over there. It's not over there, it's over there. Thank you, Talakura.